What's up, guys? It is Sam here, and I wanted to give you a little bit of data around the impact from the first two debates on Andrew Yang's Twitter following. It's super interesting to actually look at the data and to maybe try to shorten some of these videos down. So this one's only going to be a couple minutes long, and if this is your first time here, what's up? My name is Sam, and if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much. Appreciate you. And it's good to freaking see you. Now, with that being said, let's get into it. Who is Andrew Yang? He's a Democratic candidate for president. If you're watching this, you probably fucking know that. So what I'm looking at right now, this is Social Blade. Let me make sure this is okay. This is Social Blade, and they just track people's followings on social. So if you come over here to Twitter, you can pick whatever social you would like. The API for Instagram is currently not working, but you can basically track to see what's going on with people. As you can see, Andrew Yang, right? It's got the date along the left here. The followers, he's got 4,000 new followers that day, 2,000 this day, 3,000 this day, 4,000 this day, 7,000 this day, etc. And then this is how many people he is following in the middle column. So he's following, a decent number of new people every day. Average number of tweets, 20 pieces per day. It looks like ish, with some very high ones. What did I see? I thought I just saw 40. Oh yeah, 43 right there in one day. That could be a conversation. I don't know if that's considered a tweet or not. You guys can let me know down below in the comments. Anyway, but what we wanted to take a look at is the impact from the first two debates. So debate number one for the Democratic candidates for president was, I believe, June 26th and June 27th. And the second debate was July 30th and July 31st. So how could we understand the impact on Andrew Yang's Twitter? Well, we could take a look at the following count at those times, right? So if you look at this is the following right here at the bottom. Excuse me, this is the following, and you can see there's a big spike. Where was it? Right here. This giant spike here, that was around the first debate, and then this spike and increase in just overall volume was around the second debate. The second debate was right here. This is the first day of it, and where is it? This spike is the second day, I believe, right here. But what's really interesting is when you dive into it, look at this. So we have this. So this is the cumulative number of followers. So the total number of followers. I've got my cursor on 623, and we see the debate was right here. So before the debate, people started talking about him. Apparently, like the media or maybe people here on YouTube started talking about him a little bit more because he saw a big uptick right before the election. And then we see this giant spike up here. Right, he went from before the election 330,000 to 530,000. And then if you come over here, this was day one, right? And where I'm looking is, I can't show you, but where I'm looking is right here at the top where the cursor is. So this is right before the second debate, and then if we come right here, this is the second day of it. So just a short period of time, he's really had a big uptick, and this has been more gradual. Instead of just being like, "Who is this dude?" and then they gain some awareness, it's like, "Oh shit," and then it continues to grow at that rate. It appears, right, this is still new, so it's not a ton of data yet, but it appears that there's almost like a new slope to the growth rate in his followers. So it was, as you can see here, it jumped up. What happened here? I have no idea. This is the beginning of the year, and this is probably when he was gaining more attention for even running for president and just getting a little modicum of interest from people, and his following went up. And then it looked basically from March, the end of March, all the way up until the end of June. So for 90 days straight, he was just basically growing at the same rate. Still growth, awesome, still up and to the right, fucking amazing. But that first debate really ramped up. It was just a step up in the number of following, so it had a huge impact in terms of awareness. But then the second debate, and the associated content coming out on these other platforms like YouTube, I have a feeling is actually what's driving that stronger growth rate. Because look at the slope of the line here of the number of followers versus here. Like the slope of the line is just, you know what I mean? It's like a 30-degree angle up. Growing much, much faster. This just gives us some more interesting statistics on that. But if you liked these shorter videos and some just detailed analysis or little like nuggets that I see as I'm going through all the data for the actual power ranking. By the way, if you don't know what our power ranking is, we're doing a power ranking of all these 10 candidates that are coming up in September's debate, and we're comparing them on Google search volume, YouTube search volume, their website ranking within the United States, their Facebook following growth rate, Twitter, YouTube, and the donations, with the highest percentage of donations coming from people below $200 mark. So if you want to stay tuned for the power ranking, make sure you press that subscribe button. If you want to see more videos like this video and just where I pull little bits out, let me know down below in the comments. I'm curious. I love hearing the feedback from these videos from you guys. So I really do appreciate any feedback you guys leave in the comments. And I read like 97% of all comments. Sometimes overnight I miss some and then I don't realize it for, you know, a week later when I'm scrolling back through. But I do read the vast majority of them, and I respond to a lot of the people. That's me responding. So I appreciate anybody who does do that. And if you want to support this message, press that thumbs up button. It really helps the channel out, gets this video and others in front of other people on YouTube who could benefit from this. Whether you want to help Andrew Yang, because that's what this would do by putting this video in front of more people, building more awareness so that he could continue that growth rate. So whether you want to do it for that reason, or you found that this video provided you any value, even if it was just entertainment and a perspective change, I would appreciate it. So thank you so much, and peace the fuck out.